Hello friends, today I am going to show you how to set up Magnolia development environment. To start with this activity, first we have to set archetype URL for that, and I'll show you where I can even we can set that URL. For this you have to go to Eclipse, then preferences, and here we have Maven archetype. So I have already made it, that's why it is showing here. Otherwise what you have to do, you have to click on add remote catalog, and you will get this kind of pop-up, and there you have to uh, put URL, Magnolia URL. This is I have taken from Magnolia official website, and in the description you can write anything as per your convenient, and there is no hard and fast rule for this description. So after that you have to click on verify, then you can see found 46 archetype, and then you have to click on OK. Now here it is not enabled because I have already made the entries, that's why it is not enabled here. So I cancel this, and after clicking on that OK, you have to use apply and close button here. Okay, now this is what we have done for initial thing. This is what we have done for Magnolia development environment setup. So now I will show you how to create this project, then I will move to that how we will run that project from the workspace. So first I will tell you how we can create the Magnolia project. So here in the left side you can see the multiple links here, and at the top you can see create a Maven project. So you can either you can use this, or you can go files new and then Maven project. After clicking that you will see the pop-up. There is no nothing to do anything here because everything automatically by default selected. So only what you have to do, you have to simply click on next button, and in the next page you will get the catalog. So here I have already selected Magnolia, and if you click on that you will get the multiple entries here. So here you have to choose Magnolia, then after you will select Magnolia, you will get these archetypes in that uh, dialog box. So you can see, and this is a different type of you can say archetype, and it is used for the different purpose. So I will tell you one by one why what it is used for. So first I will tell you if we want to create a clean project for Magnolia, then what we have to do. So for this we have to select this archetype, and we have to simply click on next, and then you will see that some entries you have to put. So group ID, it could be anything, it is your domain name, it is anything you want, you can put in that. And archetype is also, it's your artifact ID, it is your project name. So it could be anything, you can write anything here. I'm using here test Magnolia. So I'll show you how it will work and how it will create a project. So there is one more entry we have to do here, that is Magnolia bundle type. So recently Magnolia, they have released 6.2.2, same version we will use for that. So I'm writing here 6.2.2. so after entering this value, you will see that finish button, it will be activated, and now you have to click on finish, and then you will see Magnolia archetype, it is creating a project structure, and it is 99%, and now it is completed. So in the left hand side you can see you have a project, and inside that you have a web project. So this is web project, it is the main project. Whatever customization and development we have, we can put in that project only. So this is, you can say, our key project for that. And now it is created. So what I will do, I will create a build for that, so that our wire file will be created and it will be deployed on the Tomcat server. So next, after create a build, I will tell you how we can deploy that file into Tomcat server, and how we can attach that Tomcat server with our workspace, and how we will run that project. So for this what I do, uh, I will create a build for that. So I will go to here, run as, and I will pick this Maven install. So you will see that building process, it will be started, and it will take few minutes. So let's wait for that, and then we will move to the next step. Now you can see build successful, it is successfully done. So we will move to the second part of this video, that is deployment of this war file into uh, workspace Tomcat server. So to create a local server, we have to go to here server, and then we have to click on link, this link. And I'm using Tomcat 9.0 version, so I have selected in this list 9.0. Then I have to click on next, and here you will see whatever war file we have created by using build, it is there. And what we will do, we will take this, and we will add this here. And after that, after adding this, we will click on finish button. Now it is successfully uh, configured with our workspace, and that war file what we have created, it is successfully deployed. Now I will make a few changes in that. It is not necessary, but it is you can say it is okay for our server to deploy smoothly the war file. So I will change the timeout and port, because 808 port I am using for different purpose. So I will put here 8085, and timeout, because this timeout we have to increase anyways. It will give us smoothness while deploying and running our Tomcat. So I increase it, then save. Now I'm going to start Tomcat server. Now I'm clicking on start, and it is started. So you can see in the console, it is about to start, and there is something inside that. And let's wait for some couple of minutes, then we will see Magnolia will be deployed. And this will be the first time installation, so we have to do some additional you can say clicks, or we have to follow additional processes to install all the modules of Magnolia. I will show you once it will be deployed, and it's a first time activity. So next time if you start this server and you will do anything, you need not to follow this process. So this is, I will show you how it is happening and how it will be. So here you can see our Tomcat server, it is started successfully. Even we can also see here in the console it is started. And now I will go to the browser, and I will write localhost 8085, and then test magnolia hyphen web. Okay, I think I have to check one more. I can check, it's a test magnolia web app. Okay, so here we have to write web app. So you can see the first screen, it's a first time screen. Once you install all the module of Magnolia, then this screen will not come, and it will directly move to the login screen. So this is the first time, so I will click this, and here you can also see it is started that installation of different modules. Also you can verify this the same thing. in the console side. Here you can see it is installing in your local environment, and after finish we will see it will take some time. 41, just wait for that, and then I will show you how we can log in and what we have in inside the Magnolia. Now it is completed, so I will click on this startup Magnolia. Now it will move to login page, and then we will log in and we will see what we have in Magnolia. Yeah, so here we have a login page, and I will tell you one thing, like there is default username and password, that is super user. So same I will use here, super user as a username and super user as a password, and then login. Then you can see that admin central, that is the home page for Magnolia, and we have different modules here. You can see it is still loading. It is taking some time, some more time for that first time, and after that, once it will be completed, then it will be, you can say, it will not take much time. So here we have a different module: PA, security, and configuration. Now I finish here. Like in the next video I will tell you how we can set up Magnolia author and public instance for the development environment. So this is I will stop myself here, and next video I will release, then I will let you know about that. And thanks for watching my video.